Rifat, and today we are going to explore some of the most important logical inference methods that are widely used in reasoning and decision making. These methods help us draw conclusions from given information. So now let's look at 5 key inference methods and understand how they work with real life examples. Start with modus ponens, which is one of the most straightforward forms of reasoning. It follows a simple structure. If P, then Q, and P is true, so Q must also be true. For example, if it rains, the ground will be wet. Since it's ended raining, we can logically conclude that the ground is wet. This is a classic case of modus ponens in action. Next, we have modus tollens, which is closely related to modus ponens, but it works reverse. In modus tollens, if P then Q and Q is false, then P must also be false. Here's an example. If it rains, the ground will be wet, but if we observe that the ground is not wet, we can conclude that it didn't rain. This follows the reasoning of modus tollens. Now, let's talk about conjunctive simplification. This method allows us to simplify a conjunction or a situation where two things are true and conclude that one of the things is true. For example, if I'm studying and eating lunch at the same time, I can simplify the statement and conclude that either I'm studying or I'm eating lunch. Both are true, so each of them works as a conclusion. Moving on to disjunctive addition, this method allows us to conclude that if one thing is true, then a disjunction or statement involving that thing is also true. For example, if I'm studying, I can add to the statement that I'm either studying or watching TV, even though watching TV might not be true. The disjunction holds because the first part, studying, is true. Finally, let's look at conjunction. This is the opposite of the previous method. If both P and Q are true, so we can combine them into a single true statement. For example, if it's raining and the ground is wet, then we can combine these two facts into the statement that it's raining and the ground is wet. Both parts are true, so the conjunction is true also. For summarizing, today we covered 5 inference methods: modus ponens, modus tollens, conjunctive simplification, disjunctive addition, and conjunction. These methods are important for logical reasoning and help us draw conclusions in both everyday situations and more complex fields like computer science. Thanks for watching, and I hope it was helpful and clear for